What's going on, guys? Yep, cue the music. Rise and shine. It's wedding time. Gambit and Rogue are coming to Rivals. We have the Season 5 trailer and all the Easter eggs right now. Let's jump in. Wedding fight is accepted. Nobody likes fall weddings, but someone's got to show up. Season 5. Let's see what we've got. Krakoa wedding. How appropriate.
You sure you're making the right choice?
Oh my God. Is that Scott Summers? How is this how they... What?
Somehow, she manages to keep me grounded. She's my whole world.
Dude, I love Gambit so much. Magneto throwing back the wine. What a G.
You still chose him.
Of course I did.
Rogue Nito's dead, for those that know. That brawly Super Saiyan Rogue as well. I like the art style here.
In the chaos to come.
Little Beauty and the Beast theme, okay. Oh. I can't handle the Scott Summers love, guys. I cannot handle Cyclops. It's my dream character, I'm gonna be honest. It's my dream character. Look at all the blue and yellow. Oh. Okay, hold on here. Hold on, we're gonna pause. Yeah, okay, a couple things. So November 14th, let me unpause. November 14th, that comes out in 3 days. Holy. Love is a Battlefield is the theme. Going back to this, we're gonna do the Easter eggs in a second. This is Grand Master with the chess pieces, most likely, not the Collector. It kind of looks like the Collector. Nope, that is going to be Grand Master. And Rogue is kind of thick, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it. I don't know. She's got to give me mother vibes. Maybe little Emma Vanguard. All right, let's talk about the Easter eggs. Okay, so let's go and slow things down and talk about some of the Easter eggs that we missed. It's early. We want to get this video out there, but some stuff that definitely stands out right away. Frame 1, outside of Krakoa's, the tree and the wedding scene, we've got Remy and Logan. He's fixing up the tie. And in the background, of course, we got Scott Summers. I mean, there's not a lot of guys that wear red sunglasses hanging out with the X-Men. Gotta be Cyclops, and our first look of him in the Rivals universe. Pretty cool that they just threw that in there. I don't think he's coming this season, but a nice little Easter egg on potentially what's to come. Now, quickly, yes, Rogue and Gambit did get married in the comics. X-Men Gold Volume 30 finally had them tie the knot, and Colossus involved. There's a lot going on in that comic, but nice to see that this is canon in the Rivals world as well. Now, quickly, we do get a little bit of a tease of the voice actor and actress behind Rogue and Gambit, and guys, of course, they nailed it out of the park. We get Lenore Zane, who's going to be Rogue, has played, Rogue and said sugar and screamed, just all the time as that character in the animated series. And, of course, grew up, with her personally as my Rogue. So beyond pumped, and I can actually show that I met her at Comic-Con. So cool to kind of put everything together and finally see Rogue voiced by her in Rivals, as well as AJ. I want to say it's Locasio, and he did Gambit recently. I don't think he was Gambit way back when, but he has been Gambit of recently. Nails the character, nails Remy. Super excited to have both of them to the talented voice roster that we already have already, but they nailed that. Gotta point out the love for the tattoos here. He has a NOLA tattoo, and that's obviously with his birthplace being New Orleans in Louisiana. And then he has Marie. He has, Rogue's name on the other. So again, just attention to detail. We get kind of a look at two potential skins coming to the game. They're a little bit, I don't want to say plain, but they're formal wear. So I don't know if we will get these in the game, but both Magneto, Wolverine, and Emma all have, these new kind of wedding attire skins. And this could be a look at another wedding gown skin that we get in the game for Rogue. I don't think this will be the legendary that we get whenever she eventually does come to the game. But we already have it with Invisible Woman, so maybe we get more of these to come. Now, a lot of shots, we have like a lens flare on their face. It's just covering up their faces, which is interesting. The style approach here, again, is of Season 0, I believe, a callback to that. But we get the iconic X-Men look here, and I love this is just looking like the base skin. Absolute fire out the gate. Now, this scene can explain a lot. Obviously, this is looking very Rivals-esque, and this could explain maybe a piece of her move kit. I don't think so, but potentially this is what we look at. She has a lot of different outbreaks in the comics and different things, and she's saying Remy has always been there for me, so this might be a look you know, at one of those outbreaks that have happened. So again, we had kind of her veil hiding her face, and it goes into the flowers hiding them once again. And then this is the part to really slow down. And man, I don't know what to make of this. Okay, so you have this kind of Beauty and the Beast-esque look, in my opinion. Very cool, made of all the different suits of the cards. So then we go through a bunch of these kind of like couple shots, if you will, and some of them make sense. Some are kind of, I think, a callback to, I don't know, some jokes. But of course we have Cloak and Dagger, you know, being a duo that we know very well. If I could pause it right. Okay, so this one's funny. We have Wanda and Venom, which obviously, you know, they're not tying the knot, but I know Venom in the game says like, Wanda, your chaos is so like essentially sexy, and Wanda kind of disses him off. So I don't think this is a thing, but I mean, who knows? Now this one I like a lot. Black Panther and Storm is definitely, you know, we see this plenty in the canon, so this is really cool that they're kind of putting this together here officially in Rivals. So this is one that's actually loved within the canon. And then lastly, yes, it is Loki and Mantis, which they have the team up. There's nothing there, you know, canon wise, but you know, Mantis does show a bit more empathy to Loki than the other heroes in Rivals. So, you know, they got a little bond going on, but just like Wanda, Venom, I think this is more a callback to maybe something within Rivals. And I believe this is more of a look also on the new map that we are going to get. And then of course we do get our second look at Cyclops, Scott Summers. Not sure why, you know, what's going on with him. And, you know, he's obviously the best man, or it looks like he is, at the wedding. I'm just pumped to see it, man. I'm pumped to see it. Hopefully this means we're getting him soon, maybe the next season or to follow that. But Cyclops is in the Rivals universe, and hopefully, you know, let's move X-Men comes to the game pretty damn soon. And then lastly, we do have Grandmaster is who I think this is, not Collector, even though it could be Collector. Because Grandmaster, he's obsessed with competition, and the chess pieces kind of give it away. That's very attuned with his, you know, his character within Marvel. So we'll have to see how he plays a part in Rivals and in this season. Love is a Battlefield, though, is going to be coming November 14th. I got to just say, guys, I'm just pumped, man. Out of all the heroes that have come this year, this is by far probably the two I'm the most excited for, without question. Let's see what Gambit and Rogar in terms of the role, and we're going to find out more of that in the coming hours. So don't go anywhere. Subscribe down below if you don't want to miss any videos. Lots to come in the next couple of days. A little bit under the weather. If I missed anything Easter egg wise, let me know down in the comments, and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, have a good one. Have a great one, and happy rivaling.